award is the Lifetime Achievement Award. It is my pleasure to recognize this individual's rich portfolio of accomplishments related to instruction, leadership, service, and scholarship for more than 2 decades. Please join me in congratulating this year's awardee, Dr. Brian Erstad from the University of Arizona.
Still here. Well, I'd like to begin by thanking John Murphy, who nominated me for this award. I remember John, when he was my department head, he always seemed to be assigning me different tasks to perform. And I remember at one point I sent him an email and I said, "John, what's going on? You're killing me." And he wrote back 4 words in an email: "Curse of the competent." And I think, well, this sort of makes up for it, him nominating for, so this is payback for all those assignments that he gave me. I'd also like to thank my wife for keeping me humble by making statements like, "You're no N of 1." And then I would like to, and on a more serious note, I'd like to thank my son for showing that you can be smart and humble and a wonderful parent. And that carries over from my granddaughter, she reminds me of the importance of these little things in life. Like I remember the first time when she saw snow, and she's looking up the sky and she's going like this. And I'm thinking, man, that's what it's all about. So, thank goodness I have these reminders, and they counter some of the current events that really concern me greatly. We're sort of living in this age where there's, previously non-political things like research and education that they become political. And my approach to these challenges is to seek the comfort of family, friends, and colleagues, and basically using principles of evidence-based medicine that I have used all my career in the clinical setting. For the last several years, much of my research, I've been focusing on ethics, and it seems very appropriate. What's going on nationally seems to have pushed me in that direction. And these readings have led me to believe there's way too much focus on, ends justifying means in terms of this philosophical principle, and instead focusing on things like the common good and virtue ethics. And so those of us who are pharmacists, we do have these professional obligations, and they involve oaths and codes and duties. And I think that, but I think each of us must begin by looking inward. For my part, I agree with this quote by Aristotle: "The greatest virtues of those which are most useful to other people." This is how I will continue to try to live my life. Thank you very much.